nyina ere ebusamede asida ma St Philip's Enterprise on the perfect man kaftan ntade aba ohun se black tuntum ehye ekoyie efe we ya ade ato man Ghana ni ese onya tuntum bi hye ko St Philip's also perfect man kaftan ntade we ni apam de design sinye bebre se de otibia so no size ho se ntade aba ye hye no ene perfect man ena Ghana fo ajatum ena Ghana fo hye ko St Philip's ko tobi na nso ehyebi ma nso mehyebi anase ko tuton enyamfaso Accra Central ne shop no ben Cocoa Board Ayalolo station one ma second so shop no Odona Toto station Rafleb Dankwa St Philip's on the dejuma no ne number ni Jennifer no what's 0244 147212 0244 147212 Ebizanfo egusu toato ahoma no said the esinra bichi kese abogana no ebetimi yahu se National Sports Authority onmunyamfo ya ompofo ankrada no womo ede ya konsem ababonten Ghana Olympic Committee womo so ede nsem ahodo aba Ghana Football Association ede womo so de aba nti toato ahoma no na yakwaso ewehi na yetimi enom edi enkomo na production team no eguso toato ahoma no kama ansana wombeba kra no yemra studio na yemedi enkomo kakra Jumadi kese bi eba so wo Ghana ase Ghana hostu the rest of Africa nyina eba Ghana na Africa weightlifting championship na Ghana hostu Ghana weightlifting federation womo na hostu jumadi kese no na deputy general secretary ni Ampem Saki ni
yeah
good afternoon Tete
Nyimodromo.
Okay. Yebeka homa no so yebedi nkomo.
Sure.
But yenko homa no eso. Yene Director General Adema National Sports Authority. Numunyamfo Yao Ampofo Ankra eni nkomo kakra. Director General UTV Suni, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Honorable Bongo Defara.
DJ na bibia boko de.
Ade kama bibia boko boni bi enia.
Ara osema ato my Ghana. Enra National Sports Authority moti asem no say na muso mu fae.
Bongo eyareho na menya sure say any amount of words Mecca can even if anything explain the kind of pain and loss and grief in experience. The Inter-American say it's unprecedented. Meaning say we've lost our dear leaders in the past, including the former president, late Professor Mills, and former president His Excellency President Rollins, His Excellency Dr. Ali Muhammad, and others, But this is a tragedy of incredible proportions. Into no amount of words can explain the kind of pain that, especially, and let me use this opportunity now, sending my condolences to the families and the entire NDC government, Ghanaians, Parliament, it's just a shock and it's so tragic. And we're all trying to come to terms with what happened about 24 hours ago.
That minim anya bia sampan fo unya kwanya ne ebinum edinsa oso ebra mo tiase.
I would say most of them, either at a distance or at close quarters. For the purposes of time and the program, I'll just zoom in on Honorable Edward Omane Boama, the defense minister. At a point, no, youth and sports minister. I'm a deputy minister. That was back in 2013, I believe, thereabouts.
Yeah, 2013.
I had counter with him, or South Africa AFCON tournament, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm assuming a surprise candidate for the sports ministry, because he wasn't coming from a strong sports background, but however, the affable personality and at the same time no nonsense straight talk, he made an impression on all of us, especially the media. Very critical, very harsh. Whoever becomes a sports minister is always under the spotlight. But Okaya, he slipped in quietly, coolly, and I don't remember any scandal or any issue about Omane Boama. And not me, Kachubi said he was a former sports minister. I said, no, I don't think so. Check your file. And I'm saying yes, and okay. Because I think during his time, because he was so literally out of the news headlines, people easily forget. Indeed, he was amongst other portfolios. Later on, Ohode as a politician. Nancy, just a few days ago, delivered a very nice presentation at Jubilee House. SIGA, State Interest Governance Authority, we went for orientation on good governance, procurement, human resource, and ethics, and all the rest of it. He gave us a very solid presentation. Standing ovation. So this is somebody that cut across. Even as defense minister, he didn't change his style in terms of the communication, his straight talk, no nonsense, wanting to make sure that he does and says the right thing at any and every opportunity. So I cannot overstate the fact that he will be sorely missed.
All right, DG, where the Obrenity, I'm saying, meetings, I do, but UTV, I don't now near Casa, better senior jail now. What told you, Maso? Okay, so Director General, the National Sports Authority, Yao Ampo for Ankara, so in meetings, I do, but the senior said that the SM Casa and I didn't come. Yamna studio, ni, I was say, Nisaki,
Bongo.
Ghana weightlifting. You say Honorable Ahmed Shai.
Jerry Ahmed Shai.
Jerry Ahmed Shai in the Damano. Monso, I wrote me by say now, Mastumafa.
I think say na enora your event grounds no Bugum Arena no.
Okay.
And we started hearing the news. Now we're meeting the volunteers for events no. Until we started hearing on the news there, but it comes like as a false be true. Until Jerry himself was there, and we're not so sure. Until he had to go on, so they know a parliamentarian until MP's platform. That's where he got the information. Say, Ampa, it was true, and so it was a very chilly situation. Until we say, apart from Nipa 2, like I said, they are a bit fairly older. No, young, enthusiastic people.
Yeah.
I mean, it was some of the stories I said, heartbreaking. Say someone who has even given birth 2 months ago. Ni banu crying shedan nim. Someone who married somewhere 5th July. Onunsu, I mean,
it's
a very chilly situation. Oh. Inti what we'll do say, I think say the Ghana Weightlifting Federation by close of day today, no, the statements also be back. But before the statements would come, no, we wishi omo families ni na yebe mo na yako, and then we extend our condolences to the family. Say, I mean, Ghana for na any Ghana Weightlifting Federation so any omo air money together.
Okay, but ni ampem saki yenhwe that is Africa nyina Ghana ha weightlifting mo na mo de omo ba eno kra bi omo e dia de na ekoso
Inti nukre umpa, and one of the greatest acknowledgements no we call ama Jerry Ameshai honorable inti because he led the part say we should have the competition in Ghana. Yeah, African Games no. On the African Federation mobile no, they were excited about senior oniomu delay senior games no call inti
African
Games now Ghana hosting.
Okay.
Inti oniomu kasa say no, there's a tournament ahead and we think say we are capable of hosting it in Ghana.
Okay.
Into almost yemfa a bid nimbra. But you know, say the bid no kwa. There are better countries than Ghana.
Okay.
They have all the resources. But it has to do with lobbying skills and then all that. Inti Honorable Jerry any omu diniye. Inti I think say omu take a decision on getting Ghana to host the African Youth and Junior Championship. No, it was a bit difficult, but it wasn't difficult because of the presence of the presidents. No.
Okay.
Inti in as much as there were a bit of some challenges, no, we are doing well in
the Africa Youth and Junior
weightlifting championship.
Oh, okay. Do you know my eba?
We have about as it stands now, about 17 countries have confirmed.
Oi.
And 17. I can take you through the countries. Okay. We have Algeria, Botswana, Cameroon, Congo, Egypt, Kenya, Eswatini, Libya, Mauritania, Mauritius, Morocco, Nigeria, Senegal, Sierra Leone, South Africa, Tunisia, and then Uganda.
Oh, okay.
It's even more than the 17.
Na date be na eba so venue no ye fa.
So we are here between 15th of this month to the 22nd.
And then 7th.
And then 7th. So we have barely about 8 days.
Okay.
Until on the 15th, no omu nyina beba that would be the arrival.
That's a China week na be.
China week. Then they would arrive, and then on the 16th no my a bit of some meetings, congresses into competition, and opening ceremony will be on the 17th.
Okay.
That's a Sunday.
Okay.
And then on the same day after the opening ceremony, night, you're starting competition.
Okay.
Into the competition will last for about 5 days. By 21st, we are done with the competition. So they would have the closing ceremony on the 21st. And then by 22nd, they are all leaving the country.
Team Ghana, what is saying host and win. Bebaso, and
we anticipate host and win. We is like host and get many medals.
Okay.
Especially host and get a lot of gold medals.
Okay.
Before I entered the studio, I was talking to the coach. I'm like, Coach, I'm coming to make a promise on your behalf. Or see, I should give the assurance to all Ghanaians and say, by the close of the tournaments, if we don't expect, we should be expecting about 10 medals.
Hey.
Yeah.
Ghana
should expect about 10
medals. 17 countries.
About 17 countries, we should expect about 10 medals. And out of the 10, we should expect about 4 gold. Because they have trained, training athletes until they know what they can do and what they cannot do. Until or my plus or minus say they can do more. Because you can realize that recently when they did the African Games, there was only one female who gold. I think on 3 medals.
Yeah.
Winifred.
Yeah, Winifred.
Until with her support and then that of other people and then the support from a lot of some of our sponsors, I'm sure say we can do a lot of.
Kwacha dey for this kind of weightlifting move to the rest of Africa. Sika 70% and support oba.
I was thinking says that question because it's a very difficult thing. I mean, fortunately for us, a bit of some support. Inti Yenfan is a place for the venue and kaza if any supporters need for the man through Honorable Jerianka. I'm not sure say but me I will see no Boku Marina because
Trust Emporium
because the amount you were mentioning budget could even swallow and but fortunately no omo am discounts be into
connection
exactly into Smith. I've done a very very good job through Wayne Swinty. Omo a lot of discounts. Oko baby say hotels so Accra City Hotel, omo boy in Kakra and Central Hotel, omo boy. And then Ufa baby say Iron Man. For this particular games athletes no here baby friend supplements.
Okay.
And it's very very expensive. If you get somebody who is saying say ABR, I want to take up all the supplements the athletes would use. It's a very good thing.
Yeah.
Into Iron Man is bois. And then we have a bit of some few media partners who are also trying to help. Inti, we want to take the opportunity as you've given us to also appeal to or more corporate bodies and say, at least we have 8 days. 8 days is a lot of days. You can still come on board and then help the weightlifting because it is the name of Ghana that is going to be lifted and not only weightlifting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Breneko, say eja it's a do be jewa
exactly.
Platform no dey esompa.
Na Ghana. Intina so me use small taxes they are required for sponsorship.
Ghana for nyina ehwe. o camera ni hwem na e kan bi che Ghana for Africa Youth weightlifting championship eba so.
Inti, I would want to appeal to Obia, I think every corporate institution I Ghana say, from the 15th of August to the 22nd, Ghana is hosting Africa. Inti, Obia should be part of this historic moment and see that in the life of Ghana weightlifting. Inti, when you join this flow, we are pleading with you, say, join and then help build the sports.
Okay.
I mean, if you are building the sports, you're also building the younger generation. Right? Inti, if you can permit me, I can give a number out so that they can reach out to
us. Number.
Okay.
Na yene Ura Charles Osasibe Ghana Olympic Committee lawyer Richard Akpokavi Nedano omunso at the Krata Babontin Aro Sama ato my Ghana. Senior, the barrister. Good afternoon. Senior, I take amo.
Bacho, catch them in I wish them well next week.
Okay.
They are hosting the whole of Africa, youth and juniors.
Yeah.
I have worked with them before. I continue to work with them. We wish them well as they host Africa, and we wish Team Ghana well as well.
Okay. Say I'm wrestling last week and I'm free Nigeria by mo winning medals be. Enti we dey most of their sound almost be medals among mine. Yo, Ghana Olympic Committee on Munyamfo lawyer Richard Akpokavi Edano are some breachy kesi abo Ghana. Monso moti asem no say na GOC maso mafa.
GOC aboto. Esan say ni di kan ye ne aban na ye adwuma. Ni tosu mienu individuals a wo mu ye involved no. Na ye ne wo mu e wo twaka. So obehia owura omanebo amakra de ono a deputy sports minister pen.
Yeah.
Na monto bibiri aya yetu no. Aya ye ne wo mu edin kita ho. King's baton relay ya ebe kra me ahihye se wo mu a ebe so baton ni bi mu no defense minister Roman Boama.
Oh.
Oka wo mu a wo be so sa baton ni mu no. Enti emra asemi si ya chief of staff confirm finally no ya boto ye ti na na jo ya kika yi tribo mu ye emergency meeting yes ya adwene se ya betwentwen so esan se baton ni bedu ochina no pa na anka ebe kofi kasie mo mampanyin first person na obeso sa adi ni na o mampanyin ade ato nani na esan se ade ato mampanyin na yenso nipa nanka ye ni diguma ye ni diguma pen ana wo iso nanka o ka ho binti no sabio yentume nkoso enka se aturenchema to man no na emu esese ye koso ye ne ye pese ye in fact ye to adwene kranzo on man pen de ba bontin se wo yi na ntensi ho se yemfa enkai emianoma wo mo ahwere wo mo nkwan enti King's baton relay ananka ye fi ase o china no pa no that can. So as I speak with you, the Ghana Olympic Committee as President Akpokavi and painful in Ayeshiemu, I ever to I had the way forward. Asema atoyeno any time as if from Areho, ye charge a draw. Now, who charge a draw, to mempreo, enko you can't have your normal life. Intino, Omampini involved. Opinion how no so nyane baby ko no so involved Roman Boama nanka yifikasi mu a ye be ko round Africa ko ni akwa for defense ministry na esti so na ko round but yes we cannot go ahead inti atwentwen so ya de krata aba bontin ene Ghana for nyina we are commiserating with the government and the families but as I speak with you no GOC asue na mewo.
Senior. Mo president Ben Wankai yente na numu asem kakrai.
Ko me ba kra nanka president na me person okasa na osi opamacho. Ka me surprise o tube ha me ka se gina so mame. Nanka me surprise o but o are home. Osi obesre me. Emrepemuno he would come to the studio but on this okay he's not Joanna meneno ne impinfo a involved in such media nyina no na communicate ni ye nhia mu nti ade atoye ni Sebio, like I said, baton relay, Bayank, Kofi Kesiem, or Mampenin Besum, Chief of Staff Beksum, Abeko Defense Minister Hope. Just these individuals are one way involved, at Rencham and at we cannot go ahead with the event. But in paying for the Yenshemu, we would communicate and she share for Friday the Betuja. But on the but the answer share on the best son. The Yenshemuna, the BCBiano, the Bema Ubiat, but for now, dear. Yamabushing in Ayako, Yamoman Pin Yako, Yanshare, no so. Yasum, it's on hold until you be in Shiamun.
With the better say, but are you for our weightlifting for a Kavitramans and Yakwe?
Also, Mode, Masha woman crying. They be many women a share office. In fact, they be almost by my office. Almost paying so Menana, it in Kitahon, a fan of venue, volunteers, sponsorship, what bread, one more bread, sponsorship title, one more bread, but they be a Mesha president in crying. Say, on family, I told the blue with the Mexican. But we are a baby. It's just about time. I wish them well. I am going to be with them throughout the championship. In fact, as and now venue a woman na as will be a good team. Am I assigned the venue no woman, but President Emubuye, I think they've gotten it back in the Abacos Trust Emporium, and we wish them well. We'll be with them.
Senior, thank you so much. Charles Osesi on the Casa de Magana Olympic Committee. And it didn't come. I will say what the numbers to be at
Meda Charles Asi, and then I would also plead with him. Say, yeah, the letter bread you say almost on support, almost sponsor like a grind. I'm sure they will take this opportunity to also ask them for it. And the numbers near 024 047 4076, and then 024 222 9535. Numbers we move for at least would help, and then 024 047 4076. And then 024-222-9535.
Okay, the Ghana host to the rest of Africa. Opese o support to Medina. Obefre 024229. Mami sent him 0242229535. 0242229535 and 0240474576. 0240474076. All right. Nanke to man say any Henry Asante Chum kasama for Magana Football Association so bidding ko bade breno eko tiame ade ma china ye ne Henry Asante Chum kasama for the GFA BD and South War Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic. Ya de be na tete odofo bra Endpoint ayaresabia. Dr. Duboatin obe show ma wato me se me no tonchia ya die bia ha no bra Endpoint na Dr. Duboatin be hwa ma wato Dr. number ni je ne frɛ no 0244 867068 0244 867068 production team madam wase mabodwuma pa ne news editor on duty Prince Obimpe. Now, executive director, Dr. Farah Dixon, the only godfather, the superhero of our time. Sabride, of Mame, a fear, chere, a see a do, of Mame.
Kwame Medasi, Ebusia Hanebre, Emma, Kwamakasiani, Yina, DAC. As da enko ema the boy fashion GH eton accessories efe na papa ne bo da form so Waka Central Georgina stores near the boy fashion eni ono na esiesie mi awie ya me de eye adwuma ema mo Obahima efiache na me besomo eni mi abema
David Ofori Sarfo Bongo Dipara